John Rhys Davis, and welcome to the Carl Minger Show.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, I am back with talking about more exclusive news for Star Wars. I haven't done it in a long little while, but if you guys are just been around my channel for a very long time and you guys don't know exactly what I normally do, but basically on the comic show, I just do big reviews, such as when I go see movies in theaters, and I do other reviews such as Disney Plus, Netflix, Prime Video, and all that crazy shit, and also other videos I like doing is like doing on trailer reactions to unboxing videos, gaming videos, and theater videos, which I've done those in a little while. But stay tuned for the near future because there's gonna be a lot more coming along the way. So I hope you guys really enjoyed my little welcome video of John Rhys Davies. That's right, because last weekend, which I didn't do a video for you guys, I went to the Fan Expo Vancouver with my mom. I wanted to do a video, but it was just super crowded, and it would have been hard to make a videos with, and I didn't want my mother to be somewhere be in there. But she did say to me that she would look away or like turn away just so I can do it. But I was like, no, it's a bit crowded. It would be kind of hard to do so. But yeah, it was a lot of fun last weekend, and I really enjoyed myself. So I really got to meet Hayden Christensen, which was awesome. I got a picture taken with him. I'll probably put it up on my video for you guys right here for you guys, which was a very good honor to be my biggest Star Wars idol, which he plays Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars. God, it was just so amazing. I got to shake his hand. I told him my name. I told him that it was a great honor to meet you. And then after we got our picture taken, I said it was a pleasure to meet you, Hayden. We'll get to see again, and he says it was a pleasure to meet you, Kyle. Blah blah blah. It was absolutely awesome. And then before I got to see Hayden, I actually got to see John Rhys Davies, the guy who plays Gimli from The Lord of the Rings and other previous films he's been in, like such as Indiana Jones, because he was in I think the first two movies, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I think he was in The Last Crusade, if I remember correctly. And then he was also in other movies and also a TV show called Gargoyles. He played a role in that show. And he also played Kasim in Aladdin in The King of Thieves. That's right, he played Aladdin's dad. Yeah, I just totally forgot about that, and I mentioned that to him, and he actually mentioned to me about Robin Williams, about how he loved working with him, and if he found out, and if he would have found out that Robin had problems with dementia, he would have helped him. He actually told me and my mother that story, which was actually pretty interesting. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. I took a lot of pictures, and I posted on my Facebook, but I'm not gonna show you guys all my pictures, but I'll probably just show you maybe one or two of me with John Rhys Davies, like right here for you guys, so you guys can look at him. He was just a very funny guy. But either way, today I am going to be talking about Katherine Kennedy, the president of Star Wars, and how about we've been hearing that we heard a rumor that she's retiring from LucasArts, and then we just got confirmed that she is not retiring, but not yet. But it is confirmed that she is going to be retiring very soon, possibly near the end of the year. But she's just trying to she's just saying I'm not retiring yet, but I'm just trying to find somebody who will take my place. So it is been confirmed that she is retiring, but she's not doing it quite as yet. But this is good news for all of us Star Wars fans, because I absolutely love Star Wars, and for the past 13 years since Disney had the helms of having the franchise, I mean, as much as I love all this content, I mean, there's been some shows I did love. Like, I did love the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. I do love Andor. I did really like the Skeleton Crew, and The Mandalorian is by far like the best show I've seen. But on Disney Plus, all the seasons are great because it was all done by Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. So it's been like one of the Like those are some of the best shows I've seen so. And Ahsoka was really good as well too. Although they did change quite a bit of some of the characters from from Star Wars Rebels to bring them to live action with with Ezra and the others. They kind of changed some of their looks a little bit, but I get it's just how it is with some things. But with on the helm of Katherine Kennedy, she's just like I know a lot of people have been criticizing her for years, like how she's been destroying Star Wars, which is kind of true. Because the original idea that George Lucas originally wanted for the entire series, for the original story that he wanted with the sequel series, he actually wanted Darth Maul and Darth Talon to be the big baddies of the movies. But Kevin Kennedy said, "Oh no! I don't like that idea. We're gonna turn it into our own idea." That was a bad mistake because although I did enjoy those sequel movies, they were okay, but they just really they did our original actors who that brought them back like Han and Leia and Luke. They did them dirty. They really did them freaking dirty, and I just didn't like it at all. And even Mark Hamill has even stated that is not Luke Skywalker. That is not what Luke Skywalker would have done in the sequel series. Well, in the sequel trilogy. He even said that in his own words in an interview with somebody. I can't remember what video it was, but he stated that that's not my Luke Skywalker. In his own words. That is not my Luke Skywalker. That's not what he would have done in the sequel trilogy. Like, hearing that from my Star Wars idol, Mark Hamill, it just like, wow, that is just like legitimately awesome that he actually stated that this is not who I would have done in the movies. So that being said, if what Katherine Kennedy's been saying is that she's going to find a successor to replace her to be the next president head of LucasArts. I think the best person for that would probably be Dave Filoni or Jon Favreau, which those two have been working together for 13 years, making all these Star Wars projects, especially with The Mandalorian. I think the best bet would be Dave Filoni because he's a hardcore Star Wars fan, and he will continue to work with Jon Favreau because they're both big Star Wars fanboys, and especially with me, with Wesley, we're both big Star Wars fanboys. We both love Star Wars. Although for the last many years, there's some shows we did enjoy from Disney, but there's just some other ones where we're just kind of like, what the fuck is this? So it'll be interesting to see near the end of 2025 what the conclusion of what her decision was going to, what her decision is going to be. And there's an article here. I'm just going to quickly read what it said for the for This Week in Hollywood. And it says, This Week Hollywood went into hyperdrive after report said Lucasfilm President Katherine Kennedy would retire by the year's end. That led to speculation over who would replace her in one of the industry's most high-profit jobs. There's even some question. Even some question that has either or not she would be leaving voluntarily, or if Disney was pushing her out. Now, Kennedy has addressed that report head on. That Katherine Kennedy said she is not retiring as the head of Star Wars just yet. She said she'll never stop making movies, but Kennedy said she's also had decisions with her bosses for a couple of years, who her individual successor will be. And it sounds like even she's still LucasArts president in 2026. Her tenure at the helm of Star Wars is getting close to an end. And that's all it says. So basically, I am right about her not leaving just yet, but just by it sounds, she's still gonna be there probably for another year until she finds a successor. And I think she's probably gonna talk to Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau, and some of the other head people who love making Star Wars projects and see who's the best fit. And I think, like I said, I think the best person who would do that would be Dave Filoni because he knows his crap. He knows what to do. He knows what George really wanted, and it would make a lot of great sense for him to take the helm of Star Wars and do what George really wanted when having Darth Maul and Darth Talon bring them into the Star Wars universe well, Darth Maul was already in the universe, meaning having Darth Talon take the helm of maybe doing the next couple movies. So I know they think they are planning making movies for Ray, a standalone Ray movie, which I think I've been hearing rumors that they're trying not to have that happen. That's a little mixed rumor ish right now. And then other movies they have planned for is having a Star Wars, what was it called, Heir to the Empire or something like that with Thrawn. And it's like in between the Ahsoka and the Mandalorian show. And then apparently they want to make a movie based way before the events of the Skywalker saga. Um, I think it's Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic or the Old Republic or Star Wars the Old Republic. I think I heard there's something like they're trying to do a movie for that. So I think I'd be up for that. But the other two, I think, was it Star Wars the Heir of the Empire or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but I think Dave Filoni is up for doing that. I think and Jon Favreau. I would think I would see that too. But it's just I think the Ray one will probably be. I think it's not going to make a lot of money. So either way, I think Dave Filoni would be the best person to be this big successor, to be the next head president of LucasArts. And I think it'd be the great idea because he knows what he's doing. He knows what goes for Star Wars, and he's probably not going to do anything. He's probably not going to deal with all that politician stuff like Katherine Kennedy wanted to do with Star Wars, which we have seen with the Skeleton Crew. It was kind of like showing like a lot of political view with that on that planet, whatever it was called again. As much as I love Star Wars, that's not really what Star Wars is though. So I would love to see what's going to happen for the future when Dave Filoni does end up taking the helm. It would be a lot cool to see what he would what ideas and stuff he would bring to the big screen for all of us. So that's probably all I gotta say about this situation. There's really not other. There's not really other like information or detail or I gotta say about Katherine Kennedy. But although I mean, don't get me wrong, she did make some good projects over the past couple of years, like I said with the Mandalorian and a couple in Andor, which another season of Andor is coming on April 22nd, which a lot of people are getting hyped for, which I can't wait for that show to come out. But there's just like other projects that Star Wars did over the past couple of years ago have not been good. And I just feel that, when Dave Filoni does take the helm of being president, I think he's going to do a lot better than Katherine Kennedy because a lot of people just don't really like her. But either way, that concludes my video. Thank you guys for watching. And on my next one, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be doing next. It'll probably be me doing a review for maybe Andor, which will maybe until then. But there's some other shows and movies out there that are coming out soon. I'll probably want to be doing reviews for, so just keep an eye out for those videos. And so wherever you guys are in the world, good morning, good night, good afternoon. I'll catch you guys in the next one. So, peace out.